Alright, so today we're going to be doing mixture problems using dry goods. Okay, and it says +2 chemistry problems. So I'm going to go through and do the first couple problems with you, and then I'm going to show you the answers to the rest of them so that once you do your work you can go back and check. Alright, so I went through and I highlighted the important information. I highlighted the amounts and the costs. So instead of using percents for this one, we're using how much things cost, and then how many pounds that we're going to use of certain items. So let's go through and start filling out the boxes. So it says how many pounds of walnuts, which cost $4 per pound, must be mixed with 25 pounds of almonds costing $7.50 per pound to make a mixture that will cost $6.50. Okay, on this one we've got our table already drawn for us, but we don't have our items. So we have walnuts, so that's what we're going to put on the first line. And it says that walnuts cost $4 a pound. I was going to put a 4 there. If you want to put decimal 0.00, you can. The next one we have almonds. And it says that our almonds cost $7.50 a pound. I'll go ahead and make this dollars. $7.50 a pound. I need to fix that so I can read it better. Small spaces. Okay, so now we have our mixture. Let's see. But it says we're going to use 25 pounds of almonds, so I need to put 25 pounds right here. And it says they want to make a mixture that will cost $6.50 a pound. Okay, and let's go back up to the question, how many pounds of walnuts? So our walnuts is what we don't know, how many pounds we're going to use. Okay, now because there is a blank down here at the bottom of our chart, there's the blank there, we know that this is going to be an addition problem. It's going to be x plus 25. So let's go ahead and put x plus 25. Okay, and now we're going to fill in this value column, and it's going to be $4 times x. So $4 times x, and then we're going to have $7.50 times 25. And then we've got our quantity over here. And the next column is going to be $6.50 times x plus 25. Okay, now the column, the value column, is going to be this line plus this line is going to be equal to the bottom. Okay, so we've got the first line plus the second. We get rid of these two. These two are added. They're going to equal that. So let's go ahead and write our equation down. So we've got $4 times x plus $7.50 times 25 is going to be equal to $6.50 times x plus 25. Okay, so now we have our equation written. Now, if you don't have a calculator, you could clear your decimals, moving 2 places here, 2 places at the 750, and 2 places at the 650, and then multiplying. But since I have a calculator available, I'm just going to go ahead and I'm going to use a calculator. So I'm going to stop, use my calculator, and when you come back, I'll have written it out by multiplying. Okay, so I went through and I did the math. I multiplied 750 times 25, got 187.50. I multiplied 5x, so I multiplied that to get 650x, and then I multiplied with the 25 and I got positive $1,162.50. Then I moved the x over to this side, got 250x subtracted the $162.50 from the $187.50, and I got $25. I took that and I divided over here on this side the 25 by $2.50, and I got 10 pounds. So we need to use 10 pounds of walnuts. So 10 pounds of walnuts are needed. Okay? Alright, so that's the first problem. Now let's do the second one. Oop, what am I doing? Okay, now we're going to do number 2. And again, I went ahead and I highlighted the important information. It says Mary owns a gourmet food shop. She sells cashews for $8 per pound and pecans for $7 per pound. How many pounds of each kind of nuts should she combine if she wants to make 8 pounds of a mix that will sell for $7.25? Okay, so they've got the chart drawn, but they don't have it filled out. So information we know, we need to find out. Cashews. She says she sells those for $8 a pound. Pecans. It says she sells those for $7 a pound. How many pounds of each kind of nut should she combine if she wants to make 8 pounds? So this is the mixture that she's making. 8 pounds. And she wants to sell that for $7.25. Okay, so now we've got everything filled out there that we know. But the question up here says how many pounds and then of each. So we not want to know how many pounds of cashews and how many pounds of pecans. So what you're going to do is you're going to choose one cashews or pecans to be your unknown, your X. Okay, now we have a blank right here. It's an empty spot. Okay, if it's empty in either the second, let me put my stuff back in there. If it's empty in either this spot or this spot, it's going to be a subtraction. It's always the number minus the variable. Just like before, we're going to multiply. This is going to be $8 times X. This is going to be, here's our quantity, we'll put parentheses around it. This is $7 times 8 minus X. And then the bottom is going to be $7.25 times 8. Just like before, it's these two plus to equal this. So now we have $8 times X plus $7 times 8 minus X is equal to $7.25 times 8. Okay, and again, you can clear decimals or you can use calculator. Since I have a calculator, I'll use it. So I'll go ahead and do the work and I'll turn it back on and we can look to see if we got the same answers. Okay, so now I went through and I did the math. So right in through here, I multiplied and I got $8 times X plus 56 minus $7 X is equal to 58. I put the X's together because they were on the same side of the equal sign. So 8 minus 7 is 1X plus 56 is equal to 58. I subtracted 56 from both sides to get X is equal to 2. So what I found out was the amount of pecans that I need to use, and it was 2 pounds. Then I took that 2 and I put it into here where there's the X. So it's 8 minus 2, which is 6. And I needed 6 pounds of pecans. So 2 pounds of cashews and 6 pounds of pecans. I think I said it wrong before. Okay, so that was examples numbers 1 and 2. Now, if you pause it, try the other 4, and then fast forward this and see if you got the right answers. So I'm just going to kind of keep going with this, but you should stop it and do the homework, and then, or if you've already done it, fast forward and see if you got the right answers. So number 3, we need 15 pounds of oat cereal, and we need 45 pounds of oat cereal and 15 pounds of fruit. And the work is right here. Okay, so if you want to stop, study what I did, see where I plug things in. Okay, then I'm going to go to the next one. I already did the work. Okay, here's number 4. And again, you can stop it, look at the work, and check your answers. So I filled in my charts. It says round to the nearest pounds, because when you do this, you're going to get some decimals, so make them to the nearest pound. So I needed 12 pounds of raisins, and then 20 minus 12 is 8 pounds of roasted nuts. Okay, chemistry problem. They want to know each kind. Set it up just like we did number 2 of the example with the cashews and pecans. And do the math. You should get the first solution is 350 milliliters, or one of them is 350, and one of them is 1050. And number 6, that one that says $40, that should be a percent sign. And if you do the work, you should end up with one of the solutions being 50 and the other one being 100. Alright, again, so stop and study if you need to, and then hopefully it's making a little more sense as we go.